Success. It's something people want, whether they would say it or not. We want to feel like we're doing well, like we're accomplishing things, great things, like we're moving to a higher level and then a higher level than that. We want to overcome challenges. We want to achieve our goals. And yet for so many people, success can be a struggle. They not only struggle with achieving it, they struggle with the very idea of success. Because somewhere along the way, people got the idea that success was somehow a bad thing. They attached it to personal gain at the expense of others. They attached it to focusing on money or sacrificing other important things in their lives or important people. They looked at people they deemed successful and said, well, they sold out. And in doing that, they more often than not disqualified themselves from their own potential success. And they worked hard and they tried their best and they put in the hours and tried to be a good person, but it was like trying to climb Mount Everest blindfolded, alone, with a broken leg. Because if you want something, but you don't actually believe in it, you automatically trigger insurmountable obstacles for yourself, and you'll never get there. And you won't have the skills and the tools that would have helped you get there because you never truly allowed yourself to go on that journey. And as a result, there's something missing. And when you slow down and you get quiet, you know it. There's potential unfulfilled. There's a big life for you and you're not filling it. And if you're honest, you know you're going to have to answer to your 80-year-old self at some point about the life you lived and the success you created. And what are you going to say? I'm Mim Abbey, and I'm the founder of Soul of Success. And I've spent over 30 years helping leaders and helping people in all kinds of professions and life circumstances all over the world get to their next level of success, and then the next, and then the next. Because when you have a pathway and a plan, everything starts syncing up for you. There are three big components to that pathway, and I'm so excited to introduce them to you in this three-part series. Because the Soul of Success pathway can not only equip you to create the success you dream of, but once you understand what's involved, you'll never look at success the same way again. You'll see it as something you can get behind and you can go after with all your heart, and you'll be equipped to do it. In this session today, we're going to look at the very first part, the 3 levels of a successful life. We look at success like a mountain with 3 levels. So let's look at those 3 levels, and then we'll look at some important information about it that will help you work on those levels more effectively. The bottom level of the mountain, so you're picturing a mountain, and the bottom level of that mountain is thrive. The middle level of the mountain is connect, and the top level of the mountain is achieve. So let's start by looking at that bottom level, thrive. Thrive is focused on you. Now, that won't be that way for all 3 levels, but it is with this one. This is all about you fueling your personal foundation. What is it that you need to do to operate at your best in life and with others and out in the world? At this foundation level, we look at things like your mind and your emotions, your focus, your outlook, and how it's serving you, your body and your health, your hobbies, your spiritual life, finances, the things that are part of a personal foundation that fuels you to move out into the world with strength, peace, and power. Second level of the mountain is connect, and this is where you focus on your relationships. You look at the important relationships in your life, your family and your close friends, and also how you connect with others at work and out in the world. You know, when you connect well, and you're feeling great about your relationships and how they're growing and how you connect with others, it's a key part of your overall success. The third and the top level of the mountain is achieve. So whereas the focus at the thrive level is on you, and the focus at the connect level is on your relationships, at the achieve level, your focus shifts to the world. Achieve has to do with the innate drive that we all have to fulfill our purpose. There's a reason you're here on earth. There's potential for you to fulfill. And the focus is on the world here because you're here to make a difference and have an impact on the world in some way. So we look at, is that happening? What are the elements and what are the activities that would be involved for you to do this in the way that would help you most fulfill your purpose and feel a deep satisfaction because of it? So those are the three levels, and there's a reason they're built on one another and in the order they are. For example, it's critical that you focus on your foundation before you try and be successful with the other two levels. If you invest heavily in your relationships, that's the second level, without investing in helping yourself thrive on that foundation level, something's going to give. You're not going to be able to sustain it or sustain you. Or if you put your all into achieving your purpose up at the top of the mountain without paying attention to your relationships there in the middle, something's going to crater. It's like the higher parts of the mountain will crash down if they aren't held up by firm layers below. So consider where you are with each of your life levels. Is there something that's getting underserved? Any gaps you can address? Don't wait. Take action. And if you're ready to make true success a reality in your life, click the link to book a call with me so I can help you identify a plan to get you that life success and satisfaction that you want to experience.